and this is the GSL Code S. All right, in the upper left, he needs to engineer a comeback. Can he do it? And if he can, how will he do it? This Swedish player is...
NaNiWa.
In that last game, probably very discouraging.
Yeah.
In the bottom right, we have our Zerg player not letting NaNiWa out on the map since game number 1. This Korean Zerg is...
MVP DongRaeGu.
By the way, on a side note, guys, it is so muggy in Seoul today.
It is so
muggy out here. Oh my God, look at all these nerds. So many nerds.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They don't even have seats for them all.
Well,
no, it's so muggy out here. My God, man. Oh my God, he's going to do it again.
Yeah, and it's... But back to the mugginess, because that's really what's important here.
That's right.
Like,
get your priorities straight.
Literally, I walk out of the subway and just down the street, and you'd think that I'd run a mile in like 5 minutes, which I can't do, okay? Because I look like I'm covered in sweat. I don't even know if it's sweat or like, I think it's sweat, right? Is that what mugginess does? It just makes so like sweat won't leave your body or something?
Well, I mean, mugginess is basically this massive amount of humidity.
Okay.
Mix it with heat and kind of, I think sometimes fog can be associated with
science is magic to me. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like the ICP song. It's like magnets. You can't explain that.
Yes, exactly. By the way, hatch first.
All right, DRG has been ordered to lose. We're going to see if he follows through.
Nana win, DongRaeGu lose.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
No.
I never learned how to read.
But this is cool that he's going hatchery first. He's actually adapting to the way NaNiWa's playing, and NaNiWa's actually going core and gas.
What the hell is going on?
This is different, man.
The Overlord Scouty's like, wait a minute. How many starting locations are there on this map? There's no expansion here.
It's so funny. All right. And okay, it's just this is going to be even a quicker warp timing than
Get
before.
out your notebooks, nerds.
Yeah.
Start taking notes.
And okay,
Professor NaNiWa is teaching a lesson here.
Yeah. This is really interesting, man, because he's adjusted. This is going to be a much quicker attack if it's an attack he's going for. But with the way he's doling out his Chrono Boost, I don't know that it's going to be an attack. But DongRaeGu went immediately into Extractor now. So he's going to get that speed upgrade, which makes it a lot harder to actually do an attack. I don't think we're going to see an attack by NaNiWa. Like, not a really super quick one, because he's going to scout this gas.
Yeah, I mean, if he scouts
he's going to be like, all right, well...
No, you'll have
click on the gas, he sees how much there is. He's like, all right, well, I don't know I can get a pylon out. He might still try it, but we'll see. Yeah, forage goes down. Okay. So... Oh, Stargate.
Does he still only have 2 in gas? No, he actually went to 3 of both gases. Okay. Oh, now does that... Oh, that Overlord can actually spot that.
It will, I think, if it... Well, if it moves in, it definitely will. It's really close right now.
Oh, I want NaNiWa to win this. I want to go to game number 5. I want more builds.
That's right. Yeah, I like NaNiWa builds some. I actually, right now, copy Squirrel the most.
Well, he's another guy who's just a build order machine.
You know, if this is... I wonder if this is going to become... I mean, we'll definitely see a flash of this being used a lot, this style that NaNiWa's using. But I wonder if it'll become standard at all. And I wonder... Another thing I really wonder is if Sase likes it. I'm going to have to ask him.
Sase's probably watching right now.
Oh, no doubt. You can
probably
they're really good
like crazy because we're talking about him. He's like, oh my God. Said my name.
I don't know about
it's
that.
Not like he doesn't see us almost every week in the studio. No, he's... Oh. All right. Thing's going to move up here now.
So, he's actually...
Okay, so he knows about the Stargate.
Yeah.
He doesn't know if it's going to be Void Ray or Phoenix first, and it's going to be Phoenix first. Okay.
Yeah, and I love the Phoenix first style, but DRG's going to be ready for it. Especially if he makes a Spore immediately at his 3rd. because it's going to take him a bit to get a queen over there. But when you get up to the 4 phoenixes, you know, you just start picking up queens and just destroying everything if they don't have any spores. But he's actually going a lot of queens right now, so that's really good for DRG.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. All right, doing the drone transfer. Basically, you know, he saw the Phoenix, right? Or is that? Did he keep that?
He didn't see the Phoenixes yet, and now we know. Well, now he sees that Phoenixes are being made, so he's going to assume that it's all Phoenixes.
All right.
NaNiWa's hiding the number that he has, though. But the Overlord, as you said, Tasteless, already saw the Stargate, so he should know that, like, oh, if this is pure Phoenix you're waiting for.
If this was Void Ray, you would have come and killed me, too.
Yeah.
The Overlord.
You show it pretty quickly with Void Ray, so... All right, he's completely keen on what's going on. There's 6 spores on the way, and there's already 5 queens out. These Phoenixes will do some stuff because they're Phoenixes and they're just really good, but don't expect them to do too much damage.
Yeah, he's kind of going over the edges of the base here. You can get these drones. Very nice.
Yeah, that was a really nice pickup there.
Zap those little drone nerds.
Pew-pewed those.
Yeah, man, with the pew-pew gate lasers. Well, I feel like DRG's pretty airtight here, you know?
Yeah, he really is.
I mean, yeah, he's going to get some drones here.
He's taking a lot of damage on that one Phoenix. He has to be careful about that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Phoenixes are just, like, kind of a useful unit all game.
Well, you can keep them active the entire game. Just keep running around.
Yeah, active units are really important.
Yeah,
That's like
Muta is another active unit.
Basically, an active unit is any unit that you can really walk around the map and...
Hellion.
Yeah, it's basically really quick units where you're just not going to get caught out there and killed, that you can run around and harass with and just force your opponent into mistakes.
Yeah. All right, Link's come over here and check. He may try to force a cancel here.
He's going to get it.
And NaNiWa's going to wait until the last possible second, and he does. God, he's precise.
Great force fields. Oh, he's going to lose a sentry. Oops. Well, there was no real way to save that sentry. Those Zerglings were going to get him.
Do you ever feel weird when you pick up Zerglings with the Phoenix?
You know what? I used to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, this unit's so significant, but instead of Watchtower or something, nice transfuse.
But I've actually recently been going the no Void Ray, all Phoenixes, like up to 6 each game. Kind of similar to this, not the same opening, but I've been doing that like every game for a week. Just about. Whoop. So I don't feel weird about it anymore, Tasteless. You get a lot of energy like this.
We got more gateways coming here.
A lot of Hydras out for DRG. And, oh, wait a minute. Wait a second.
What?
He's actually not going for a Colossus at all. Now, this can be a little bit dangerous against the Ling Hydra style that DRG is showing us here. Because normally the reason that you go Colossus immediately after is to deal with this. And he's actually going instead for Immortals and Blink. Looks like he just does not want to favor the Colossus at all. So this could be a little bit hard to hold. Those force fields were not my favorite.
How many more does he have left? He doesn't have a ton of sentries, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really have a lot. In fact, he even used a Guardian Shield that's not really being used. This is going to be very hard to hold. There's no doubt about it. He's likely to take a lot of damage here. I mean, I don't think it'll kill him, but...
All right, he has to use the Phoenixes here.
Yeah, he's lifting, but they are all being targeted down oh so quickly by DRG.
Now, there's not a lot of Lings left. Lings are
right,
there to actually buffer so the Hydras can do the damage.
He's losing sentries left and right.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. This is too much damage, Tasteless. Again, it's not like GG right this moment, but he just killed off a lot of important gas
three
units.
sentries there?
No, he killed 5. He killed 5 sentries, and he killed all the Phoenix. I think he got an Immortal, too, and like a couple Stalkers. Like, that was brutal. That was really bad. In fact, I'm going to go to the Units Lost tab. I never go to that one, but, okay, it's actually reasonably close, but it was better for DRG, that trade, by far, guys.
Well, I think, you can lose Hydras and Lings if you're actually killing off sentries.
Yeah, the Hydras.
And now we see what happens when Hydras try to get away on creep, scraping their little tentacle bodies in the sand. Probably doesn't feel good.
Maybe it feels awesome.
Yeah, maybe if you got an itch, maybe.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's less like human skin and more like elephant hide. So, all right, so after he killed off all those Phoenixes, he has transitioned into a lot of Mutas. There is Blink already, though. So NaNiWa is not in a completely unwinnable position, but DRG has taken a 4th base. He's getting the gases there. His creep spread looks good. There's like no sentries out. It is pretty rough for NaNiWa right now. To actually try to defend all these mutas is going to be difficult. And he has to decide, does he do some sort of base trade scenario against them, or does he try to get up to high Templars?
In fairness, the supplies are so even that, you know, I don't think we're going to see, like, for instance, like what we saw in, what was the map? Entombed Valley. You know?
Yeah. No, I would tend to agree with you there, Tasteless. But, you know, there's this thing you have to ask yourself when you're kind of a little bit not exactly where you want to be against mutas like this.
Yeah.
Is if you don't go, like, if you don't have Phoenixes and you don't already have High Templars, you have to decide, do I go High Templars and try to just win? Like, or do I go for a base trade scenario? And sometimes High Templars turn into a base trade scenario as well, but they're the one thing that at this point can cost efficiently stop mutas.
What do you think NaNiWa should just defend, and try to wear out the Zerg?
Yeah, you know what? I think he's going to try that. He's got to be careful, though, because if DRG makes it seem like he's staying on Muta a lot and goes to Broodlord, the counter for Broodlord and Muta is completely different.
That is very true. And Broodlord, when you go for Broodlord, that's actually like, okay, I'm going to break this guy. Now, note, actually, there's a supply lead here for NaNiWa, so he actually showed a pretty substantial army. Oh!
Yeah, NaNiWa's actually, he's playing this just right, man. He's feeling out that there's not that many mutas.
Yeah.
DRG made a big flock in the beginning, and now he sees that, oh, wait a minute, this is not actually as scary as I once
And there's actually
thought.
a Warp Prism coming out here.
Ooh, nice.
So he's actually going to commit. Now, well,
oh my
sickest
God.
Blink. You got so many mutas there.
This is really important for him, too, man. He can actually go for an attack pretty soon here. But you know what? It's going to be hard to actually break DRG because he's gone Mass Spine Infestor only, and now he's finally going into his hive.
Well, at least he's not just tons of Zealots like that last game.
Yeah.
He's got a good amount of ranged units here.
Yeah, he's going to have to lead with Immortals, but the problem is the fungal growths. There's going to be a lot of them. He has 9 Infestors out.
Is this the moment where you want to blink on top of the spine so you can hit him no matter what? Oh my God.
Maybe.
Actually,
but there's so many fungals that it's going to be difficult. Now, that was beautiful.
These are some money fungals.
Yeah, these are some of the sickest chain fungals right here, Tasteless. He just needs to keep this up. He needs to be less sloppy with it, though. There you go.
Oh my God.
That was just perfectly done. And he even is making Hydras now, because Hydras are going to help out immensely with the Spine Crawlers. They're the same range as all these units attacking. So,
all right. Now he needs to push forward. Okay, there you go. Blinking on top of that. The supplies have reversed. Now it's NaNiWa 150 or 160, excuse me. But you know what? He actually managed to get in there.
Yeah,
he managed to get in there.
This is huge now, Tasteless.
He's found a chink in the armor.
He certainly has, and he has a huge supply of Stalkers coming down. Tasteless, we might be going to Game 5. All right, we're going to have to see, though, a lot of Hydras.
He could try to trap him here.
Oh, he's going to get a Warp Prism.
He needs a Warp Prism.
Excellently done. Now there's no more reinforcements for NaNiWa. He has to fight with this army. He has to win this battle with this army.
All right, now the Hydras are doing a ton of damage. But he is now out of the range of the Spine Crawlers. DRG baits him back in. He needs to actually blink on top of this, I think.
Wow, this is actually being done so perfectly well. The Mortal dealing a ton of damage still as well. And bam! You got blunked. GG!
He blanked on that nerd.
Oh my God. Tasteless.
Look at that. That's how everyone's going to wear headsets now, Artosis. It's now a fad.
Who needs ears? He pumps the sound directly into his brain. And right now, it's tied up 2-2. NaNiWa.
I'm so excited.
Against DRG. One of these guys will be top 4. A top 4 in this day and age in the GSL is an amazing thing, Tasteless. An amazing thing.
This is insane.
NaNiWa is 1 game away.
Oh my God!
I actually can't even believe that.
Oh my God!
He broke through. That was the only weak area of Spine Crawlers. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed
that. He had so many more on the other side and so many more at the 4th.
When I saw the chain fungal on the initial Stalkers that blinked up there, I was like, oh, this is it. But then you know what he did? Because the Infestors they're not that mobile compared to a Stalker. So he just goes there, gets where the Spine Crawlers are, blink in there, and
he did that blink on top like you were mentioning, and you know. I liked that DRG was going for Hydras. He realized that there's no splash damage, that NaNiWa was going for brute force through a spine wall, but he had that one weak area of spines. And because he had that one weak area, NaNiWa broke through right before the Hydras. And if the Hydras had been out, no way he's breaking there. He's just not going to break it. Okay, that was the hardest part.
It was pretty impressive. And even in that final battle, I'm looking at that and I'm going, I don't quite know if he's going to win this. You know, when the Warp Prism got shot down, I'm thinking, oh man, this is huge.
Well, he was trapped back there, man. But with Blink, and his upgrades were superior. We cannot forget to point out. Okay, he had 3-1. I believe the Hydras were 1-1 at that point. They were like not well upgraded.
I didn't see the upgrades.
DRG's upgrades actually are not impressing me in this series. Or maybe NaNiWa's upgrades are really
I think DRG's like always invested in the mid game. That's the way I view him.
Well, if he can get past that mid game, man, he gets unstoppable. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, what I'm talking about, like he oftentimes wants to win in the mid game. You know, we always see him tear apart these guys on 3 bases and stuff like that.
He loves that, man.
So far, NaNiWa's defense has just been bulletproof, man.
Yeah,
just bulletproof.
Dude, I think he just went to the bathroom and he's back. So hopefully we can get this going. It's going to be Antigua Shipyard for the final map.
That is a fast bathroom break, man.
Yeah.
Well, washing hands in this GSL, man. We go right to the game.
Forget that, dude. It's fine.
You should wash
keyboard
your hands.
and mouse.
You should wash your hands before you go to the bathroom. You get your.
To be honest, you should, because the keyboard and mouse are so dirty.
Everything else, doorknobs and stuff like that.
Did you know that? That the keyboard's supposed to be like the dirtiest thing in the house, aside from like the toilet.
I always heard it was like I was thinking, I guess, public place. I've always heard just like doorknobs.
Oh no, I mean
doorknobs.
Yeah. Well, that's why I open all the doorknobs with a cloth or my elbows.
Or your elbows?
Yeah, man. You see me try to open a round doorknob with my elbows.
I'm going to make this new TV show called Watch Artosis try to open up doorknobs that are covered in Vaseline. It's just like... All right. I'm like laughing more and more in my mind as I try to imagine you doing that. You're just like,
that's right.
Damn it, I can't get in here. All right. Well, they've both proven that they can take each other out. Game 1 was not a fluke. From NaNiWa. They won that in the late game, won that first one in the early game. DRG still looking pretty solid, though. The final map is Antigua Shipyard, a map Zergs prefer not to play on. Let's see if NaNiWa can win this, or if it's going to be DRG. Aaron Solkray bring you the best esports show on Earth, the GSL Code S.